The present ages of a father and a son are in the ratio 10:3. If the son is 15 years old now, in how many years will the ratio of their age be 2:1? Okay, let's start by writing the information that we are given in the question. We are given that the present ages of the father and the son is in the ratio 10:3. So let me have the father here. Father and the son. Please pay attention, okay? Now, let's have the information related to the father in this place and the information related to the son here, okay? Now, the ratio is what? 10:3. That is, when the father is 10 years, the son is 3 years. Do you understand? So, the father is 10, the son is 3. Now, the question says, if the son is 15 years old now, the present age of the son is 15 years old now. So, I'm going to have 15 here. In how many years will the ratio of their age be 2:1? You see, before we can determine the years in which the ratio of their age will be 2:1, we first need to determine the present age of the father. Okay? Please pay attention. We've been given that the ratio of the father to son is what? 10:3. Do you understand? And I represent the information related to the father here and the information related to the son in this place. Now, the present age of the son is 15. We don't know the present age of the father. So that's what I'm going to first calculate before I can determine the age which the ratio of their age will be 2:1. I have to first determine the present age of the father. So let the present age of the father be x. Okay? Now, if the present age of the father is x, how do we solve this question? To solve for x, we don't have to cross multiply. Okay? Cross multiply. Now, 10 multiplied by 3. X multiplied by 3, that will be 3 multiplied by x is equals to 10 multiplied by 15. Please, do you understand how I got this? For this, I'm going to have 3x is equals to 10 multiplied by 15, that is 150. So I'm going to have 3x is equals to 150. The next step is to divide both sides by what? 3. So I'm going to have this over 3 and this over 3. For this, I'm going to have the value of x as 15. As 50. The value of x is equals to 50. So the present age of the father now is 50 years. Okay? The son age is now 15 years, and the father age is 50 years. Do you understand? Now, we are asked to determine the years in which the ratio of their age will be 2:1. The years which the ratio of their age will be 2:1. You see, we don't know the years. The meaning of that statement is that in how many years, what is that year in which when we divide the age of the father and the son, we are going to get 2/1. Do you understand? So, I don't know the years. You don't know the years. So, let's represent that year as x. Okay? What must we add to the present age of the father and the son such that the ratio of that age will now be 2:1? That's the interpretation of the question. Do you understand? Now, I don't know that years. You don't know that years. So, let us represent the years as y. Okay, because we have already made use of x. Okay, now let's represent that years as y. The son age is what? 15. The father's age is what? 50. So for this, I'm going to have 50. Let me change this. 50 all over 15 is equals to 2 all over 1. Please. This is very simple. You just have to pay attention. In how many years will the ratio of their age be 2:1? And when we talk about ratio is also, we can express ratio in fraction. You understand? If I have 2:1, 2:1 is equals to 2/1. You understand? So, in how many years will the ratio of their age be? That is, in how many years in such a way that when we divide the age of the father and the son, are we going to get 2/1? I don't know that years. Likewise, you don't know that years. So, I'm going to represent that years as x. You have made use of x. Let's use y now, okay? So I'm going to represent that years as y. That is, when I add that years to the ratio to the present age of the father, I must get 2 by the time I divide it by the present by the age of that son. Okay, so now let that years be y. So for this I'm going to have 50 plus y all over 15 plus y. So next step is to solve for y, because I've said let that years be y. Okay, in how many years will the ratio of their age be 2:1? Let that years be 1. So I add y to the age of the father and the son. Now the next step is to solve for the value of y. For this I'm going to have 50 plus y times 1, that is 50 plus y, is equals to 15 plus y times 2, that is 30 plus 2y. Now for this I'm going to have, if you move this 2y to the other side of this equation by collecting items, okay, and this 50 to the other side of the equation, we're going to have y minus 2y is equals to 30 minus 50. Do you understand? Now 30 minus 50 is negative 20, and y minus 2y is negative y. Divide both sides by negative 1 over negative 1. That will give us y is equals to 20. So in 20 years time, the ratio of their age will be 2:1. Can we check? If you want to check, you can check. Let's substitute the value of y into this. You know, y is 20. That is, in 20 years time, we are told to determine in how many years, the years in which the ratio of their age will be 2:1. That's what we are going to determine. But in 20 years time, that will be, the ratio of their age will be 2:1. Now let us check, maybe what we did is correct. 50 plus 20, that is 70. Is that not it? Substitute the value of y into this. We're going to have 50 plus 20. 50 plus 20 all over 15 plus 20. That will be 70 over 35. 70 divided by 35 is what? 2/1. You can see that in 20 years time, the ratio of their age will be what? 2:1, because 70 divided by 35 is what? 2/1. Do you understand? Okay. Now let's have another work example. 140,000 naira is shared between Abu, Kayode, and Uche. Abu has twice as much as Kayode, and Kayode has twice as much as Uche. What is Kayode's share? Okay, let's start by writing out the information that we are given in the question. We are given that the total sum of money that was shared between Abu, Kayode, and Uche is what? 140,000 naira. So let me put it, total money, total sum is equals to 140,000 naira. Okay, now between Abu, let me put the information related to Abu here, Kayode, and Uche. Okay, let me put Kayode in this place. Kayode, and Uche. Now, we are told in the question that Abu has, let Abu share. Okay, please pay attention, okay? I want to start the solution now. Let Abu share be A, okay? We don't know the amount of money that each of them received, but we are told that the total sum of money that was shared between them is this. Do you understand? It's 140,000 naira. So let Abu receive A, let Kayode share be K, and let Uche share be U. Do you understand? Now, we are told that additional information. Abu has twice as much as Kayode. Look at that statement. Abu has twice as much as Kayode. That means that Abu's share is 2 times the share of Kayode. So if I know Kayode's share, I can determine Abu's share, even though I'm not asked to calculate Kayode and Abu's share. You understand? So Abu has twice as Kayode means that Abu's share is twice Kayode's share. Do you understand? It's 2 times Kayode's share. So I can rewrite this as 2k. Okay? Abu is 2k. Please pay attention, okay? Now, the question I consider said Kayode has twice as much as Uche. That means that Kayode's share is 2 times the share of Uche. So I'm going to have 2u. Okay? Do you understand? Now, we are told to calculate Kayode's share. This is very simple, okay? Now, what I want you to do now is that to get Kayode's share, we need to find the value of Uche's share. Do you understand? To get Kayode's share, we need to find the value of Uche's share. You see, if I know the value of Uche share, I can determine Kayode share because the amount that Kayode receive is 2 times the amount of Uche. Do you understand? So let me represent Uche share as U. Okay, the amount that Uche received among this 140,000 naira is U. Do you understand? Now, please, I want you to pay attention. Don't forget that from the question we've been given that Abu has twice as much as Kayode and Kayode has twice as much as Uche. If I want to express Abu share in terms of Uche share, if I want to express Abu share in terms of Kayode share, I can say that 2k will be equals to, since k is equals to 2u. Hello, k, Kayode, sorry, please, let me change this marker. Kayode share is equals to 2u, Abi. But Abu share is equals to 2 multiplied Kayode share. Since Kayode share is equals to 2u, so if I substitute the value of k as 2u in this place, I'm going to have 2 multiplied by 2u. Is that not it? So I'm going to have 4u. Please, this is simple. Hello, it is very simple. I tell you the truth. It is simple. You just have to pay attention. Look, we've been given that Abu share is 2 times of Kayode share. You understand? So if Kayode share is k, Abu share will be what? 2k. If Kayode share is 2u, Abu share will be what? 2 times multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2u. That will be what? 4u. Do you understand? So that means that Abu share now is what? 4u in terms of u. If I express Abu share in terms of Kayode share, in another instance, that is 4u. You see, what I'm doing is that I'm expressing Abu and Kayode share in terms of Uche share. So Abu share now will be what? 4u. You understand? Because 2 multiplied by 2u will be what? 4u. This still remains 2u and this remains u. You understand? So now, this is, if I know Uche share, I can easily determine Abu share and Kayode share. Do you understand? Now, how do we determine the value of u? Don't forget that if I and you, let's say I and you are told to share 100 naira. If I take 80 naira, that means you are going to take 20 naira. Is that not it? Now, the sum of the share that we receive must be equal to what? The total money. Is that not it? Please, it's very simple. Let's say we are asked, I and you that you are viewing this video now, we are told to share a sum of 100 naira and I take 80 naira. That means that you are left with what? 20 naira. So we share the money in the ratio of what? 1:4. Is that not it? But now, if we sum all our share, it must be equal to the total amount of money that was shared. Is that not it? So now, since I know that Abu share is what? 4u, Kayode share is 2u, and Uche share is what? U. If I sum this together, it must be equal to what? 140,000 naira. Do you understand? That's what I just explained. That is the reason why I express both Abu share and Kayode share in terms of Uche share is because I don't want to have two unknown so that I will be able to solve the problem. You understand? So I've already expressed both Abu share and Kayode share in terms of Uche share. The next step is that I'm going to sum this together and equate to what? The total sum of money that was shared. Okay? So let's do that. For this, I'm going to have 4u plus 2u plus u is equals to 140,000. See, if you didn't understand, reverse the video and watch it again. Okay? Very simple. Now, 4u plus 2u, that is what? That is 6u. 6u plus u, that will give us 7u. So for this, I'm going to have 7u is equals to 140,000. Okay? Divide both by 7. So for this, I'm going to have u is equals to 20,000. Therefore, Uche share is equals to 20,000 naira. Now, having gotten the amount of Uche share, we can easily determine the amount of Kayode share. The amount will be 2 times u because the question says Kayode received as twice as the amount that Uche received. So therefore, I'm going to have Kayode is equals to 2 multiplied by Uche share. Uche share is 20, so I'm going to have 2 multiplied by 20,000, which is equals to 40,000 naira. So the amount that Kayode is 40,000 naira. You can also determine the share of Abu if the question asks you. You are going to multiply 4 multiplied by Uche share. Do you understand? Or 2 multiplied by Kayode share. You understand? So that's how to solve the question. You see, the ability to interpret question is very, very important, okay? So anytime you are given a question under this topic, it is important that you pay attention to the details in the question. Do you understand? Okay, now let's have another work example. Anne scores 1/2 as many marks as Brenda, and Brenda scores 1/2 as many marks as Catherine. If the sum of their marks is 112, how many marks did each student score? Okay, you can see this question is similar to the previous question that we solved. Let's have an information here, and then we have Brenda. Then we have Catherine. Okay, we are told that let's Anne score be A, okay? Let's Brenda score be B, and let's Catherine score be C. Do you understand? Please pay attention, okay? Now, we are told that Anne score 1/2 as many marks as Brenda. That is, the score of Anne is half of Brenda's score. Do you understand? So, Anne's score can now be expressed in terms of Brenda's score as what? 1/2 of Brenda's score. That is 1/2B. Do you understand? We don't know the score of Brenda. We don't know the score of Anne. We don't know the score of Catherine. You understand? But we are given the information that Anne score 1/2 as much as Brenda. That is, half of Brenda's score is Anne's score. Do you understand? So Anne's score, which is A, is equals to what? Half of Brenda's score. You see, this 1/2 means 1/2 multiplied by Brenda's score, which is also the same thing as what? Half of Brenda's score. Do you understand? Okay, now we proceed to the second statement here. Brenda scores 1/2 as many marks as Catherine. That is, Brenda's score is half of Catherine's score. Do you understand? So Brenda's score 1/2 of Catherine. 1/2 multiplied by C. You know, I said in the first statement, I said, let Anne's score be A, let Brenda's score be B, and let Catherine's score be what? C. You understand? Now, we proceed that Anne's score half of the mark of Brenda. That is 1/2 multiplied by B. Brenda score half of the mark of Catherine. That is 1/2 multiplied by C. Now, we haven't given information on Catherine, so I'm going to represent as C. Do you understand? Oh, let me change this marker, okay? The total mark is what? 100 and that is. Oh, let me check, please. The total mark is 112, okay? The total mark, let me put it here. Total mark is 112. Please pay attention, okay? If you want to understand this, pay attention. I'm interpreting the question. I've not solved anything, okay? I'm just interpreting. Now, look at this. If I want to express all their marks. I want to express both Anne's mark and Brenda mark in terms of Catherine mark. Though Brenda mark is already expressed in terms of Catherine mark as 1/2 of what? C. You understand? Now I want to express also Anne's score in terms of Anne's mark in terms of Catherine mark. So for this, I'm going to have, since I know that 1/2 of Brenda's mark will give me Anne's score. Okay, Anne's mark now. They are using mark, okay? The total mark is 112, so we are using mark. So 1/2 of Brenda mark will give me the mark of Anne's. Now, I know that Brenda mark is what? Half of what? Catherine mark. So, since I know that 1/2 Anne's mark is equals to 1/2 multiplied by Brenda mark. And I know that Brenda mark is what? 1/2 multiplied by Catherine mark. Now, this is also the same thing as B/2. And this is the same thing as what? C/2. Now, if I want to substitute the value of B as what? C/2. I'm going to have hand mark will be equals to 1/2 multiplied by C/2. Please understand what I'm doing. You see, I want to express both Anne mark and Brenda mark in terms of Catherine mark. You understand? So, since I know from the question, Anne mark is half of Brenda mark. That is 1/2 of B is equals to Anne mark. And Brenda mark is half of what? Half of Catherine mark. You understand? So, if I want to express Anne mark in terms of Catherine mark, I'm just going to multiply 1/2 by C/2. Do you understand? So this will give me C over 4. So in this place, I'm going to have C over 4, and this is C over 2, and this is C. You understand? So having expressed each of these mark in terms of C, that is K3 mark, I can easily sum this and equate to what? Total mark. You understand? So that's it. You see, it is similar to the previous example that we solved. It is similar to the previous question that we solved. You understand? So let's go. For this, I'm going to have Anne mark plus Brenda mark plus K3 mark. K3 is equals to 1, 1, 2. You understand? That is the total sum of their, that is the sum of their mark. Okay? Anne mark is what? C over 4. So I'm going to have C over 4 plus Brenda mark. Brenda mark is C over 2 plus K3 mark. The mark of K3 is C plus C is equals to 1 and 2. You understand? Now, the next step here is that I'm going to take the LCM. LCM means lowest common factor. The LCM of the left hand side is what? 4. You understand? The LCM of the lowest left hand side of this equation is 4. So 4 divided by 4, that is 1. 1 times C, that is what? C. So I'm going to have C plus 4 divided by 2, that is 2. 2 times C, that is 2C. This is over 1, okay? 4 divided by 1, that is 4. 4 times C, that is 4C plus 4C is equals to 1, 1, 2. Do you understand? Now, the next step here is that I'm going to cross multiply, okay? This is over 1. Let's go. For this, I'm going to have C plus 2C plus 4C. What's the answer? That is 7C, okay? So, 7C is equals to 4 multiplied by 112 is 448, okay? Now, the next step here is to divide both sides by 7. Divide both sides by 7. Now, if you divide both sides by 7, 448 divided by 7, that is 64, okay? So C is equals to 64, okay? Now, if C is equals to 64, the mark of K3 is 64. In the question, the Brenda mark will now be what? C over 2. Hello, please pay attention. You know, if you know the mark of K3, you can easily determine Brenda mark. Okay? Brenda mark is C over 2. Is that not it? So, Brenda mark is equals to C over 2. That is 64 all over 2. 64 divided by 2, that is 32. Okay? Now, if you know Brenda mark, you can determine Anne mark. Okay? Since we know Brenda mark is what? 32. Now, we can determine Anne mark. Anne mark is half of Brenda mark. You understand? So, Anne mark, which is A, is equals to Brenda mark is what? 32. So I'm going to have 32 all over 2, which is what? 32 divided by 2. 32 divided by 2 is 16. So Anne's mark is 16. And also you can determine Anne's mark using C over 2. That is the mark of K3, which is 64 divided by 4. Oh, sorry. C over 4, okay? The mark of K3 divided by 4 will give us what? Anne's mark. Or the mark of Brenda divided by 2. I use the mark of Brenda divided by 2. You understand? I use 32 divided by 2, so I got 16. If you make use of K3 mark, but that is 64 divided by 4, you are going to get 16 also. Do you understand? Okay, let's have another work example.
To watch the next class, kindly check the description of this video. You are going to see a link there. Click on that link, or you should check the playlist on this channel. Okay, see you in the next class.